This is the walkthrough to get back your gear in the first part of the flooded district, the sneaky way, kind of. So you did everything everyone asked you to do, and they all betrayed you. Have yourself a small cry, and let's move on. This is Dowd. He's the one who killed the Empress. The plague has not been good to Dowd. I hope that if he gets out of this alive, he invests in some skin cream. He gives a speech about you being a mystery, maybe because you don't know me. And then maybe, if you would get to know me, I wouldn't be a mystery. This is probably why you don't have many friends. Dowd knocks you out and you're visited by the outsider. It's like a fucking party. Listen to him and you wake up in a poorly designed contraption. You're clearly an assassin, and I don't know why this wasn't thought out better. Throw some bricks up at wooden panels and they'll break. Blink up and explore the surroundings. There's nobody on this level guarding you. There are 2 guys upstairs, but just as long as you're quiet, they won't notice you. You can also possess a rat and go down the little hole thingy there, and it'll drop you off at the bottom level. There's some stuff on the table. You want to preserve mana here because you don't have your stuff yet. Health isn't that big of a deal because there's food randomly scattered. There's a bounty ledger that has some good names on it. Well, apparently you're supposed to be delivered alive to Havelock according to the bounty note next to it, signed by a Rolfio. It also says something about Slackjaw, which is bullshit because he's totally stealing my shine. How you take out the 2 above is up to you. I chose to possess one of them and lead him down the steps so I could choke him in private, then blink behind the second one and choke him as well. Once you're there, leave the building and head towards the corner where the arrow for your gear is. There are weepers everywhere in this area. I'm not sure what these fucking weeper things are. They're like a zombie, I guess, but they like to huddle in masses around fires. If they see you, they will attack and start throwing up on you. It's super gross. If you're not trying to be sneaky, have the bone charm that allows you to gain mana by being attacked by weepers on, and if you're low in mana, this could work in your favor. Allow them to attack you, get your mana back, and heal with the food lying around. There is a rune in this area. There's 2 weepers in the room that the rune is located in. You can take them out however you want, kill them, choke them out, whatever, and then go ahead and get it there. It's pretty simple. Going through the door brings you to an empty room. You can see the building where your gear is from here. Blink across the building rooftops on the right side to get there, avoiding the weepers. Once you make it across the barbed wire fence, it should update that you've made it to the Greaves Lightning Oil Refinery. On the side of the refinery facing the building where your gear is, there's a control room sticking out of this side. Go in there and there's a note on the table that says something about the stairs and a backup power receptacle. If you go down the steps, on the wall is a whale oil tank dispenser. Get one and put it in the oil dispensers on the left. Watch out for the rats because they're a fucking hassle. And take the whale oil, place it in the backup power receptacle, and then pull the stairs lever. The lights outside will turn on, highlighting the stairs that just dropped, and that's where you want to head up. For those that have taken the time to read the notes and books, I just want to say that the emphasis on whales in this game is uncomfortable. Beginning to think that they pissed the whales off and the whale king cursed the whole place for the rest of time. I don't know, it's just weird to me. Once you're at the top, you can go across the platform to the other side of the building. There's one metal sheet that's not positioned correctly in the middle. When you walk on it, it may shift, and if you equip your heart, you'll see the throwing hand bone charm lying underneath it. This allows you to throw carried objects further, and that's super important because we spend a lot of time throwing shit in this game. Just go ahead and grab it and carefully get back up onto the walkway. I say carefully because I fell a few times doing this. It's fucking retarded and unfair. Clumsiest fucking assassin in the world. It's ridiculous. There's a rune over on the other side of the building too, in the water, kind of on the rocks. It's just there, not at all hard to get to. Equip your heart and just head towards that direction and you'll find it easy. Okay, so back to the walkway thing. At the end of the walkway on the other side, there's a chain that's dangling down. It's kind of hard to see. I walked around for probably an hour trying to figure it out until I used my vision and saw it. Climb up that and around to the front of the building, walk slowly, and you'll hear a conversation between a couple assassins. I think one of them might be Dowd, and how they know you're free, and they'll be on the roofs looking for you. Wait for them to leave, and you don't have to worry about them anymore until after you get your gear. On the opposite side of the platform that the assassins were on, there's another chain to get you up onto that platform. Walk into the door. If you look down, your gear is somewhere right below you at the bottom of a really long drop. Go to the right and you'll see a boarded up room. This is kind of like the last part with the backup power and whatnot. There's even another note that says about the same thing, easy shit. To get the tank, you'll have to break through the panel to get into the room that the dispenser is in. You can break it with something lying around or just jump and swing. Both are acceptable. Throw the tank out of the room because I couldn't find a different way to do it. Jump out, fill it, and place it in the receptacle. If the bridge doesn't automatically open, then pull the lever. You should now be able to make it to the chain hanging down the middle. That chain will take you down 2 levels where there are a few weepers. Either sneak by them or kill them. There's some stuff on that level you might want, so taking them out isn't a bad idea. I tried to find a cool way to do this part, but I pretty much gave up. Seriously, just get it over with. It's fucking annoying to sync these guys up right, bend time or something, and just go in and grab it. The only thing of importance that I would encourage you to do is to look at the piece of paper lying at the bottom of the stairs and take a peek at the only weeper that isn't huddled around the fire. He's just kind of walking around everywhere. He look familiar? Yeah, he's pissed. Kind of felt bad for him, actually. Anyway, go back up to the level between the one with the weepers and the top level, and you'll see a door with a wheel. Turn the wheel and I'll open the door to the outside. Watch out for the river crest. I'm really not sure what is with this game and their infatuation with vomit, but it's getting fucking disgusting. Cut it out. Now that you've gotten your gear, head towards Dowd to finish the mission.
But I don't know you, who you are, and who you fight for. You're a mystery, and I can't allow that.